Hey y'all, go see our pal Jeremiah Watkins live in San Antonio, Texas this weekend. Then December 9th in Los Angeles for Stand Up on the Spot. Then more headlining dates in Portland, Oregon, Conroe, Texas, Albany, New York, Paris and Tyler, Texas, Dallas and Fort Worth, Texas, Toledo, Ohio, Syracuse, New York, and more dates to be added at jeremiahwatkins.com. And go see Tammy and Miss Crystal on tour this weekend in Clearwater, Florida, Fort Pierce, Florida, Orlando, Florida, then Tallahassee, Florida, Dothan, Alabama, Macon, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and more dates to be added at eatmytrash.com. And also check out our new Trailer Tales merch. The Tammy Cinnabite shirt and When in Doubt, Follow the Trout shirt is up now at eatmytrash.com as well. And of course, Tammy's calendar is available now too. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing, y'all. We love ya.
It's time for Trailer Tales.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Trailer Tales. It is me, Dave Gunther, the hostess with the coldest tip and the lick of the lips. And to my left is
Miss
Go ahead.
Miss Crystal.
Take what you're going to give to her and give that energy to me. Go ahead.
Wow. Got cut off to do
You
Crystal's-
paused too long. I didn't know it
All
was
right,
you.
let's restart. Go ahead. Do your little breathing thing and then start. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's
He
me.
didn't breathe enough.
No,
he
he
did
didn't.
one
No,
little.
he
Because the only reason I breathe is because I'm getting excited to do the show. So I
We'll
come.
get excited again.
You're not excited?
What the fuck is your problem, Crystal? As soon as I sat down earlier here today, you started eating at me right away.
It's been a long week, but go so we can talk about it.
And we'll talk about that, but you got to do the intros first.
Fine. If I can get the intros out, then I'd love to.
3, 2.
Hey, y'all. It's I, Dave Gunther, one of your co-hosts of Trailer Tales, and very excited to be here on the program today. To my left is not only a geisha in the States, but overseas as well. It is...
Miss Crystal, but I'm not gay.
Do you
She's
know
not,
what? Do you
she's
know?
not gay. She's been with women, but
I'm not.
introduce
ain't
me.
gay.
Do y'all know what a geisha is? Okay. I just learned about it, but I guess y'all don't know what it is.
And to her left,
And to her left is someone with just eyes that you get lost in, and shoulders you could rest on, and a heart that's wide open, even more so than between her legs.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Tammy. And thank you for that warm welcome to our regular, everyday,
weekly,
real life podcast.
real life podcast.
It's not fake.
No.
It is real.
And a lot of people will see, I sometimes I see clips on TikTok of the podcast and people will comment, is this a real podcast or is this a fake one?
Yep.
It's real.
And you know that Dave's online chronically because I will see Dave replying to comments. Yes, you can go watch this here on youtube.com. Just constant. I'm like,
Because it pisses me right off anytime somebody says, is this real? Why would we be making a fake podcast?
you don't make fake podcasts.
We don't make things just for clips. We make things for the whole world to have an episode of a podcast. It's pretty simple.
Right, but some people don't know that. Some people think it's not real. So that's why we, say that this is a real podcast. Because if you just clicked on here and you think, oh, this is not real, it's real.
If this was a fake podcast, would we have all these cameras on sticks?
1, 2, 3, and 4.
If this was a fake podcast, would we have these cool backgrounds?
I don't think so.
I mean,
do
it's
not think so.
idiotic.
So it's holiday season, okay, and Me and Crystal been getting in the holiday spirits.
Oh, big time. I've been in the spirits for weeks already.
Yes, you have.
Oh, wow.
By the way.
I'm trying to get everybody.
So anyway, how do you even get into this?
Well, let's just start off by saying they don't like my old white Christmas tree anymore. I had an old white one that I put up every year.
And it was beautiful. It looked like it was frosty. It looked like it had snowed on. And I was down to use that one. I love that.
In the neighborhood, it was referred to as the cocaine Christmas tree.
People didn't say that.
Darryl and I said it every week.
Well, it wasn't. That didn't have that on there. It was fake snow.
So anyway, Darryl and Dave said, oh, we're going to go get a real Christmas tree. I said, I don't want a real Christmas tree in my house. I don't want it smelling like a tree. No, let's use the cocaine Christmas tree. They had to go out. They took, y'all didn't even take an axe. Y'all took one of those handheld saws. Yes.
Hacksaw.
So go ahead and tell them what y'all went and did and what you...
Well, we went out to the woods and we did find a proper Christmas tree, 9 feet tall.
And my ceilings are 7 feet tall.
So it's definitely bent at the top. We didn't measure it, but it just looks so good out in the world. We're like, that'll look so good in Tammy's trailer. And when we got it back, it bent quite a bit.
But when I saw y'all out in the driveway trying to bring it in, I told her, that thing ain't going to fit in here. That thing ain't going to fit in here. Let's put my white one up.
Right.
Have you ever said that about a wiener before?
To put the white one up?
Yeah, because you said, "Ooh, that one's not going to fit in here."
No, because it always generally will fit. If it don't fit in the other hole, it'll fit in the main hole.
Her ass.
But y'all, I see him out in the driveway.
Struggling.
And I'm like, okay, let's not use the white one then. Let's use
I scratched up
old
my
nature
shoulders
boy over
and
here.
stuff a little bit. Yep.
So I had to clear all the crystals. She had a bunch of her figurines and stuff, and we had to move her churro cabinet over and stuff, and to make room for it because it was quite a bit bigger than the cocaine tree. Quite a bit bigger. Now, y'all did pick a pretty tree.
Thank you.
How long did it take y'all to cut down using that little toothpick saw?
6 hours because we did not have the proper tool.
When it fell over, did y'all yell timber?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
It felt so good. Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know how the hell you got to fit on your little Honda truck. He drives one of those little Honda, almost like a little toy car.
Well, I don't know why Darryl didn't take his truck. I don't know why he insisted on taking my little Honda.
He later told me he didn't want his truck getting scratched up.
Oh, and he already knows mine is scratched shit, so that's why.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Darryl.
Yeah.
You made some excuses. You said your car's in the shop or something like that. So
no, it was not.
That's something I got to talk to him about later.
It was parked out front when you guys left and came back. Anyway, so they're struggling to get it in. Okay, they get it in, and I will admit, once it was up, erect, but the top was bent, okay, I said, you know what, y'all, that's a nice tree.
And without a moment's notice, we're talking like as soon as she finally admits it's a nice tree.
The second I say
the
that.
second she says that, a chickmunk jumps out of the tree, bites me right here in the middle of my chest, comes up my shirt, goes right here, bites right here, and I start foaming at the mouth pretty quickly.
Well, okay.
Slow down.
You're jumping the gun there, okay?
A lot transpired before the foam.
You are jumping the gun, okay? When we first
I'm going to be honest. After I got bit, there is a whole day or two that I do not recollect entirely.
Well, we do.
We can recollect for you because we were there and witnessed it.
We do. I thought we were all going to die. You know how people eat bath salts and then kill everybody around them? That's what I thought was happening. But chipmunk version. Okay? So I hear this little squeak. Okay? And I'm thinking, maybe Crystal queefed or something. I don't know. It sounded like one of her queefs.
It wasn't me though.
It was not her. We see this little chipmunk, cute little thing, and he was cute. Okay, running out, and I wasn't even mad. I said, "Damn, that's cute." Mm-hmm. He runs out. And by the way, I did not know it was a chipmunk. Crystal had to tell me that.
Chipmunk.
I had no clue what it said. I said, "There's a rat." She said, "No, that's a little chipmunk." So anyway, it comes out, stares at everybody, flies across the damn room, attaches itself to the bottom of Dave's shirt, crawls up it just like he said. Just like he said, he's crawling up it. Okay? What happened underneath there?
First, he starts scratching, and I start to freak my shit because that don't feel good to have little claws going at your chest.
See, I think that would feel cute.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
And then y'all are laughing at me.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I'm literally saying, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
And
I'm gonna die.
The way you were spinning and screaming was so funny. And I know you was getting hurt, but I've never seen you. It was like a ballerina spinning.
It was like the movies. It was like something in a movie where a chipmunk attacks a guy and the guy's twirling. That's exactly what it was like. That's exactly what it was like. I said, is this, are we being punked? Is this,
And I'm screaming, Darryl, get the chickmunk off of him. But we're laughing at the same time. We're laughing,
It was the funniest shit I've ever seen because he's starting to cry.
Yeah.
He's starting to cry.
Because I'm getting bit to shit
and
right on my
he's pulling his
chest.
shirt like this. And it's moving like this.
I'm yelling at Darryl, get the crossbow. Get the crossbow now. Come on, get the bow.
So anyway, I took a fly swatter and I just went like that a couple times. Well, the little thing just comes down and runs out the door. We still had the door. We still had the front door open from them coming in and bringing in the tree. That's how long this tree was in the house. 20 seconds. Okay? So it runs out and Chris, we're still laughing.
Because it was so, I mean.
By the way, there is a lot of blood on the floor when they're laughing at me.
Well, it wasn't an excessive amount. It was an amount you would expect with a chickmunk
Maybe
attack.
as a woman, but not as a man.
Well, he was really going at it under your shirt, That's how it looked. That's why it was so damn funny to not even see what was under there and going. And you're going. I mean, it was just. It looked like you was moving your shirt on purpose and not a chickmunk.
He was being dramatic. He was
right. Now, if it was me, I would have said, "Oh, let me get this out."
Yeah.
How are you saying I'm being dramatic when a beast of an animal is scratching me, biting me, and I'm literally dripping blood onto the floor?
A beast of an animal this big that had the cutest little claws I've ever seen in my life.
Cutest little front teeth.
So it runs out the front door, and we're laughing. And Dave's going, take me to the ER, take me to the ER. And we start laughing even harder. I said, ER? I go,
I said, let me get my first aid kit.
Right.
Went and got my first aid kit, got the peroxide, poured it on there.
And I don't know if the peroxide activated something. You know how like when you pour peroxide in an open wound, it starts to foam? Mm-hmm. Well, he started foaming out of his mouth too.
Right.
And I thought it was something to do with like maybe the peroxide got in there. I don't know how the science works behind peroxide. But Dave starts foaming at the mouth and spitting all over my floor. And I said, stop spitting on my floor.
Yeah, this when she started to care. Says a lot about her.
Did a lot better. Shut up.
You shut up.
You're bleeding on my floor. You're foaming on my floor. You're crying, so you got tears going on my floor. Okay? He's foaming. Mm-hmm. And I start hearing, it's not a growl, but it kind of is. Like a but. Don't do that again. Because you're bringing back. And he starts making this face. like his jaws detached from his mouth.
Kind of like he's doing cocaine. You know, you ever see a guy do cocaine?
That's exactly what it was like, Crystal. That's exactly what it was like.
At this point, I stopped laughing because I'm like, something's wrong. You know, he is being dramatic, but something is wrong. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. And that's when me, Crystal, and Darryl, all three kind of sat back. And we said, I haven't seen this since I watched my parents do meth when I was real little.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a different type of face. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meth. It was something different, but very similar. Okay? And Dave starts climbing on the walls, almost like he had sticky hands and feet, and they were Velcro. And he was climbing up them and hanging from the ceiling, but he wasn't hanging off nothing. It's like his hands were sticky. And he's roaming around. Go ahead.
His head's going all over the place, like almost going backwards. And he's snarling.
That's what it is.
He's snarling like he's an animal.
And you don't remember none of this?
Nope.
And that's when I said, Crystal, he's going to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
He's on bath salts. I've heard about this. I've watched many Datelines in 48 hours where these dudes take bath salts and then kill people.
For any moment when I was turned, did you think about using my powers for good to eat either of y'all's p***s?
No, because I truly think you would have bit my off.
Mm-hmm.
And I need that.
Damn.
I really need that. You were...
I'm going to be honest. That was the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, okay, what defense tools do I have around me to keep us safe?
Exactly.
Were you ready to off me? Were you thinking about the ways to off me? Be honest, Miss Crystal.
I was thinking about ways to contain you.
Yeah.
How do we contain him to a bedroom or some small area where you don't hurt yourself or hurt us?
And we couldn't get you in. We would try to trap you on one side of the room and you would just run all. We could not get you. We couldn't catch you. We couldn't contain you. And it was getting stronger and stronger and worse and worse. And Darryl said, I think the little chipmunk gave him rabies. And I said, I've never been around someone with rabies.
Nope.
So I don't know what that's like. So Crystal calls 911.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I call up 911, and Cheryl was working that day, so I didn't have to give the address or nothing. I said, it's me, Miss Crystal. You got to send the paramedics, send the police, send the fire. Dave's got rabies. And she said, what? And I'd keep saying it over and over, because I was panicked. When you see a grown man climbing a wall like he has sticky hands.
And he's making a noise. Kind of like that.
And she said, well, I'm sending him right now.
I said, I yelled. I said, send extra men. We can't catch him. He's climbing the walls.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
And I'd love to hear that 911 call, by the way. I'd love to hear it back. With you yelling in the background, you snarling in the background, Darryl not being helpful at all.
Well, I wonder if we can get a hold of that. We'd have to call the county. We'll see.
The one thing that I do remember, because I have flashes of memories. I don't remember why, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this is something that I do remember, and I could be wrong, but I do remember, and this might have been a tactic to try to out crazy me to calm me down. Did Darryl get buck naked too?
He did. He got nervous. He told me that he said he thought that if you saw his balls and wiener, you'd get off the ceiling.
Did it work?
No, you stopped and you looked at it. But then you kept running around. You did stop for a second and look. you looked, and then you kept going.
Okay.
Do you remember? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, he did get naked.
Do you remember when you took my beautiful Christmas wreath that I just made and started humping it like my wreath was a vagina hole?
No.
This was on what that felt like on your wiener.
Well, I don't remember. I mean,
It had beautiful poinsettias on it. And he's just going to town like it's the biggest vagina, you know.
There's no way your wiener could have even touched the sides of the wreath. The
Yeah.
whole.
the walls of the wreath.
But you were doing this.
yeah.
You're doing this.
And then you give it to me, you go, play ring toss with my dick.
What?
You wanted me to toss it on there like your dick was a ring toss game.
And you were hard.
Huh?
You talked like that. You were like, play a ring toss on my dick. It was scary,
It
David.
scared us.
But did you
No.
play ring toss?
Daryl wanted. He said, "Let's just play ring toss while
We did one round.
Wanted
until
to
they
play
get-
one
We
round?
did one round.
We did one round. We did one round.
Okay, well, that's how I would have approached if I was dealing with a monster Tammy or a monster Crystal.
So we start hearing.
Was it the neighborhood cats?
No, it was ambulances
Okay.
and cops.
Okay.
I mean, we had every car, every vehicle available in the county was there. Because I said, bring backup.
Right.
He
Did
can't
you say
be
bring SWAT?
I said, bring anybody you got. We need men out here.
We need men more than ever. The
So-
damn sheriff about broke the door down
he
too. He
did.
goes, I got a warrant. I said, you don't need a warrant. We want you to come in and help.
And I don't know how he got one so fast. It was a crazy.
You don't need a damn
Right.
warrant.
I don't even think he had. I just think he just said that,
Yeah.
which threw us way
I
off.
think cops like to just say, I have a warrant.
Right.
Like come on in.
You don't
You're-
have a warrant,
you're
cops.
invited.
You never have a warrant.
Right.
You just like to say it.
We said, come in, you know? So we opened the door and about 12 dudes run in. 12. Yeah, because I said bring extra dudes. And they said, what's going on?
Were
I
they
said,
cops or just dudes?
Well, I mean, they all had uniforms on, but they don't mean nothing. You get that on Amazon. I don't know.
And
So-
the one guy said, oh, thank God you're alive, Miss Crystal. We thought maybe you'd passed, and that's why we're coming over, and we all needed to carry you out.
You thought that they rushed over 12
warrant.
men
With
with
the-
a warrant just to usher your dead body out of there?
That's what the guy in front said. It wasn't the sheriff or the guy right behind him, maybe a deputy.
Mm.
He goes, Crystal, we thought maybe you passed, and we needed all these guys to carry you out.
Trailer Tales.
Listen, the holiday season can get busy, okay? So finding time to cook can be tough. Save time and get a hot meal with Factor, okay? Factor's chef prep meals make it easy to eat healthy, okay? When you can enjoy hot, delicious dinners in just 2 minutes. Wow. Factor offers a wide variety of weekly meals, including premium seafood like salmon and shrimps, okay? At no extra cost.
Everybody know that Factor Meals is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. I've never had so many good quality meals in my entire life. We're talking steak, pork chops, chorizo, smoothies, juices. You know I don't be going to no juice bars or anything like that. I'm too embarrassed to go out and ask for that in public, but they deliver it to my door and then I'll be drinking that all day long. I love that stuff. I can enjoy global flavors with the new Mediterranean diet. Or check out Factor's new variety of GLP-1 friendly meals. 97% of customers say Factor helped them live a healthier life, including me.
Eat smart at factormeals.com/trailer50off and use code trailer50off to get 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. That's code trailer50off at factormeals.com for 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. Get delicious, ready-to-eat meals delivered with Factor. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase.
Give the gift of a clean butthole this holiday season with Tushy. Okay? Tushy brings the luxury of a bidet right into your home. Wow. Adding a Tushy to your toilet takes 10 minutes. Okay, everybody's got 10 minutes. Ready for a new level of clean? Yes, I am. The next generation Tushy Wave has you covered with separate front and rear nozzles and built-in air dryer.
Listen, folks, before Tushy was in my life, I think I was walking around with a stinky butthole. I'm gonna be honest. My bottom stunk, and that's because I have a large backside. Hard for me to wipe. Now that I have Tushy though, guess what? Sit there, flick a thing, cleaning my beehole. Love Tushy.
That's awesome.
Remember, a-hole is only a naughty word if you wipe. For a limited time, Trailer Tales fans can get 10% off your first bidet order when you use code TRAILER at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at HelloTushy.com with promo code TRAILER. Crystal, I'm real glad that your butt is clean now.
It's very clean. You can take a sniff.
Don't get him excited.
Thank you, Tushy. Stop looking for the perfect gift. Check out Aura Frames. Aura's digital frame is a gift your loved one will display all year long. Aura makes sleek, easy-to-use digital photo frames. Share memories with your loved ones from anywhere. It couldn't be easier.
Listen, I asked Darryl what he wanted for our anniversary a couple months ago. He said, baby, I just want you, okay? I said, baby, you got me. I'm right here. What can I get you that's physical, a physical gift? He said, I don't want nothing but you, okay? Listen, I got him one of these frames. I put a bunch of pictures of us back when we first started dating, okay? And then and it was like a slideshow, and then I'd slip in my boobs in there. So he was watching it and started crying. He said, baby, this is the most beautiful thing you've ever given me. And still to this day, he said, I'm about to cry thinking about it.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's a good gift. Let's just put that. It's a great gift for the person that has everything.
For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver mat frames named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code TRAILER at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code TRAILER. This deal is exclusive to Trailer Tales, and Aura Frames sell out fast. Order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning Trailer Tales at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Tammy, can you send me a copy of your frame that you made for Darryl?
No, Dave, okay, but you can get your own frame, get your own app. You can upload as many pictures as you want. How about that? Don't be asking for my pictures. Damn.
Aura.
Now, may I talk to you as Trump?
You already are.
What's this deal with Bubba?
What's his deal with you having a husband for a wife? Gotcha, little piggy, I gotcha. Thank you for turning me into Trump. I've been waiting this whole time to do it, John Goblikon. Thank you so much.
Can I just say, I just can't wait for these people to go home and try and explain this show to their friends. Just f***ing try.
So I said, he goes, what's going on? I said, listen, this is not a normal circumstance. We have a friend. A chipmunk came out of the tree, bit him in the chest, and we're pretty sure he's got rabies. I said, he's climbing the walls. He's almost acting demonic in a way. He's foaming at the mouth. I said, we can't contain him. I'm afraid he's going to hurt somebody or hurt himself. I said, get his ass contained. They pull out this giant, I've never seen anything like it before, dart gun type thing, but it wasn't small, like 4 feet long.
It wasn't regulation.
No.
I will say that.
This was homemade. This was something I've never seen before. Ever. And they put this big, you know those big plastic darts that we used to just do this with as kids? Do this?
Mm-hmm.
They put one of those in there, but the end was not plastic. It looked like a freaking knife. I don't know what it was. It looked very scary. And they said, stand back. He got your ass in one shot. Went like this.
Slingshotted it?
Right there.
Ooh.
Towards the back. Because you went like this. You went. And it got you right there. And I don't know what they put in there. But you fell.
You dropped.
You dropped.
Dropped.
You dropped.
Now, I think they should have put down some pillows first.
Well, yeah.
But they didn't.
My head is sore as shit.
Well, when you're faced with a situation like that and you see a grown man on the ceiling, what are you going to do?
You don't have time to think.
You're not going to put couch cushions down.
Well, the hospital said to keep an eye on me for at least another 7 days, and that if any symptoms recur, then to call them immediately. And luckily, there has been no symptoms, and we're a few days in.
Well, we got to talk about the hospital, too.
Yes. That's a whole nother thing.
To go from climbing on the ceilings to sexually harassing the CNAs, the nurses, the x-ray tech.
I don't remember any of this.
No.
Yeah, of course you don't.
People were making TikToks of it. It was all over Facebook.
He kept saying, I'm hurt. My penis is hurt. Nurse, check it out. And we're having him examine your penis. I said, it's not his penis, it's his chest.
One of the nurses did a story time on Facebook. It was 7-parter. And she said that in part 1, she said that you had said the chick mom bit all from the tip of your penis down to your balls and even got your butt. And even got your butthole. And you just wanted her to rub some lotion on it.
I wanted my butthole.
And she said, sir, the lacerations are on your chest. And you said, I need my butthole and my shaft massaged. She made a whole TikTok about it. She gained 20,000 followers from that story time. Yeah. Yeah. People were calling you the perverted, what's it called that he had?
Rabies.
But the perverted rabies guy. All over TikTok. Dude, tag me.
That doesn't even have
Tammy,
a ring to it. The perverted rabies guy?
Tammy is
That's not even a good hashtag.
Tammy, is the perverted rabies guy your podcast co-host?
I can think of 6 other better hashtags.
Like what?
Rabies perv. Just call him that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What else?
Raby baby.
That's great.
Yeah.
I didn't name you that. The local news did. Perverted rabies guy.
At one point, the one little nurse came in and said, sir, and she kept calling him David, which kind of make me upset because that's what I call you.
Mm-hmm. But only when you get upset with him.
I need a urine sample. He goes in the bathroom, comes out full of full of cum. And I took it out of his hand because I didn't want her to see it. And I, discreetly poured it down the sink. I said, can we get another cup?
In the sink? What the hell?
You came in the cup. Don't yell at me. I was protecting you. Poured it in the sink, and I said, we're going to need another cup.
You don't remember any of this at the hospital?
No. Now, what happened when I left the bathroom the second time? When I walked out with the cup, what was in the cup?
A little turd.
No.
Just the littlest turd.
No.
Tiny.
No.
I should have went in there with you and made sure you're going to pee-pee.
I'm not going to be able to show my face anywhere around town after this.
Well, you definitely can't go to that hospital again. First of all, you're not going to be able to pay the bill. And secondly,
I put spunk first time around and then a little turd second time around.
I mean, the cup was this big. It was halfway filled with cum. And I didn't know that's what it was at first. I thought, what did he put in there? And I gave it a sniff, and I was like, he came in this. Just beside myself,
And I said, somebody's got to call his family. Somebody's got to call his mom, his dad, tell them what's going on.
Oh, you were able to get a hold of my mom and my dad? Really?
I called your mom and your dad.
What did they have to say?
They said, call us back when it's serious.
And that's how you know we're good friends, because we were there for you. That one, your real family wasn't there, but your chosen family was.
They said, we ain't got the gas money for this nonsense. Call us back when something's serious.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Thank you.
I called them, though.
Appreciate it, I guess.
You're welcome. So anyway, they gave you a sedative.
What's that?
What was it, Crystal?
Ativan.
Advan.
What's it?
That's to calm you down.
What is it?
It knocked you out.
Oh.
Because then you started going up and down the halls just jacking off.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, somebody's got to do something about him.
We said, yeah, you guys are.
Why didn't they tie my arms down?
They said they don't do that hospital. They don't do it no more. People keep getting sued.
It's a legal thing.
Doctors getting sued, nurses.
So they gave you a sedative and you finally passed out. And me and Crystal were mortified. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Watching you go up and down the halls, just jacking off. And the nurses are going back, they're gagging.
They kept saying, what is up with that guy? And I go, we don't really know him. We just met him, and it was a homeless guy, and we felt sorry for him.
We had to say that. Come on.
I understand that.
Okay, thank you.
I understand that.
We had to say that.
Yeah, that. I mean, if I'm.
Although everybody out there was like, "Oh, we love Trailer to Hells."
Oh no! They knew who I was.
Yeah.
Shit.
Dave, yes.
The one girl says, I listen first, then I watch it, then I listen again, and I watch it. One episode.
Did she like it when I was?
No, she did come in at one time and goes, can I look at his feet?
She did.
She wanted to see the flat feet.
Really?
We lifted up the blanket for her.
Wow. Okay.
We lifted up the blanket. Yeah, we did do that.
That's fun. That's fun.
So, you now have a $27,000 medical bill. Yeah. And that's after a discount. I called up there. I said, get this lower. You don't have insurance. We're paying cash. Get it lower. And they cut it in half. It was almost $50,000. It was over $50,000. So you got a $27,000 bill. All because you wanted a fresh cut tree.
All because you didn't like my white Christmas tree. And my white Christmas tree already had lights on it. The one that you went out and got in the forest, not a light to be found.
What'd you learn from this?
Oh, the doctor told me not to get stressed because it could make me have recurring symptoms, and y'all are stressing me out.
You're stressing yourself out.
I'll tell you what, David, you start climbing up this wall, we're going to beat you senseless.
You start climbing out the wall, I'm going to go get the paint gun.
Because Darryl ain't here.
Dave. Crystal. I'll call county. Dave! Dave!
He's foaming at the mouth!
Crystal,
What do we do?
Dave! Snap out of it!
Get away from me, David! Get away from me! No! You put your fan on him?
I put my fan on him. I hit him in the head with it.
David.
Dave.
If
I killed him, I'm going to be so mad.
You killed him with your fan?
Dave. Check his butthole.
From the outside?
Either just
Well, I have to check it?
put your finger near it. If he clenches, he's alive.
Okay. Let me put this here. He clenched!
He's alive. Get up. Well, let's let him be knocked out for a while.
Stay there. How was your week? How was your week?
That lasted all but 2 seconds of a nice conversation. All right. My week was pretty good, except I had to deal with. Darryl's usually the one that I'm having to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure he's not f***ing off in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
This week I had to deal with someone else doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have 2 dudes in my life that I have to watch.
Babysit.
That I got to You got a roach on your cheek.
Yeah. Got a little piece of something on there. David, are you okay or are you faking it for attention?
What just happened?
Well, we think either your rabies are a little bit back or you're faking it. And we don't know which it is yet.
Jesus Christ. We should probably call 911.
What you thinking? Wipe your damn mouth. You got foam residue on your mouth. Looks like you just ate the nastiest pussy in the world. Wipe your damn mouth.
Ugh. Ugh.
Wipe your
David.
bottom.
This is disgusting.
Should we read an email?
Should we call 911?
Maybe.
You're going to need a booster shot.
Maybe.
And that was
What
the thing.
happened?
You freaked out and started snarling at us and nearly killed me.
As soon as we're done with this podcast, we're going down to the clinic and getting you another rabies shot.
All
Because the millimeters they gave you was not enough.
I've heard that before.
I don't think you understand what I just said. You nearly killed me.
You attacked Crystal.
I was screaming for my life.
Is that where your face the other way?
Yes.
I'm going to read an email unless there's anything else you want to say about your rabies escapade.
I've got some emails after you start that email.
Oh!
So, yeah.
All right, this one says, urgency level 3.8.
I'm sorry for almost killing you, Crystal. That wasn't me.
It was you. Thankfully, she had her fan on because the fan saved me, frankly.
I hit you on top of the head with it.
Is that why my head is pounding right now?
Urgency level 3.8. Dear Dave and my two favorite TPQs, tight queens,
Whoa.
Miss Crystal and Tammy. I work at a Home Depot in the beautiful state of Ohio. The security footage of Dave is on both the forklift safety video and the sexual harassment videos that HR makes us watch, but they won't give us any backstory. Dave, can you please tell us what led up to have your wiener out on a forklift in the middle of a Home Depot? Love, your assistant to the receiving supervisor, store number 1416, Bill Johnson. I didn't know nothing about this. What's going on?
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this who watch the safety training videos. The videos of them showing people what not to do in the workplace.
Mm.
Those people don't actually work at the company. I didn't work at that job.
But they're usually wearing a Home Depot shirt or a McDonald's shirt.
They're hired actors to do that.
So Home Depot hired you to go to a Home Depot, get on a forklift with your wiener out, and drive around?
Yeah.
How much they pay you?
It was $200 for the day. But the only thing that I found out about later is what I signed a contract was is not good is they show that at every Home Depot across the country. So I should have been paid way more than that.
You should be getting residuals or whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm. But they just gave me $200 flat for the day. They said, hey, you'll have some fun. You'll have your wiener out while you're pulling around the back stocking area. I was like, hell yeah, that sounds fun. They said, we'll blur it. Don't worry. I was like, great.
So every single time somebody gets a job at Home Depot, they're seeing a video of you with your wiener out?
Yeah.
How big is the blur? Just one little box.
They could have been a little kinder to me with the blur.
Damn, Darryl needs to go apply to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they do it for all kinds of companies. Anytime they show a sexual harassment video for the training purposes, those people don't work at the company.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was it, oh, you shouldn't show your penis on a forklift?
Yeah, they were using
you should?
me. No, you shouldn't.
Okay.
They were using me as what not to do if you get hired by Home Depot.
Okay.
Or, hey, if you work at a Home Depot and you're doing the forklift, don't leave the keys in there because customers could come in, grab the forklift, ride it around with their wieners out.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just safety precautions and stuff like that.
Wow, I never knew you did that.
I've had a lot of jobs.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That was nice of him to write in and tell us that.
I've never worked at Home Depot, so I didn't know about these videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's cool.
I've done them for a lot of different companies, actually. I kind of got in that circuit for a little bit. There's a Best Buy one where I was hired to be the harasser. It was when two guys were lifting a heavy TV into a customer's truck, and I took a mop end of the stick and I put it up their butt, and they said that that's not allowed at Best Buy.
Damn.
What did you do it to the customer or the other employee?
Other employees.
Oh.
And then
Well, you could do that to an employee. Now, the customer, you can't do that to.
they're saying you can't even do that to an employee, even if it's funny. That's what was.
So you can't even have fun at work.
That's what I was like. All right, I guess you should put that in a video because I thought that was fair territory.
That's why I'll never work at a Best Buy.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
You mean to tell me that we're in 2025 and you can't stick a broomstick or finger in your coworker's ass?
Yeah, silly. It don't make sense. Makes me not want to work at a 9 to 5. I'll tell you that much.
That's what I'm saying. Too many corporate rules.
I've got a good email.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. It's Urgency 5. Hey, Tammy, Crystal, and David. I just want to start off by asking each of you a question. Crystal, does Dave have any chance of getting lucky with you? Tammy, if you bottled up your smell, what would it be called, and what does it give hints of? Dave, how many centimeters is there between your balls and your butthole? Also, the other day I was at the airport and there was a long line for the women's toilets. Whilst I was in the queue, I all of a sudden felt like I was going to throw up and shit myself. There was a bin where the queue was, and for a moment I felt like I had to make a decision. Do I shit in the bin and throw up on the floor, exposing my coochie and shitty arse to all types of people, or do I throw up in the bin and hope I don't shit my pants? Luckily, I managed to get to the toilet and just pooped, but what option would you have picked if you had to? Love you guys. Alicia from England.
And I was going to say she's from England. Two clues. Q. We don't say Q here. We say wait in line.
Okay.
And then she said arse.
Yeah. It is cute when London ladies say arse, though.
Right.
Okay.
Kind of cute.
Like, you fancy kissing me ass?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what was the first question? Crystal, does Dave have a chance?
No.
Okay. Tammy, what kind of a smell would you be if you were bottled up? What would you have hints of?
If I bottled my smell up, I would straight up just call it Tammy's p***. And it would be very earthy. With notes of the forest. And notes of a little bit of sweat. And just a very earthy, rich, deep scent. And I would call it Tammy's p***.
That sounds beautiful.
Thank you.
You could even, maybe if you want to sell it at Dillard's or Neiman Marcus, you know how they have the little thing where you spray on a paper? Instead of them doing that and wasting paper, you could stand there and then come up and smell you.
I would just stand there. Give me a chair. I don't want to stand.
Right. Or
give me a chair.
stool.
A stool that's high enough up to where my legs and would be eye level with people.
And they just go.
And they just walk. If they want, I said, hey, if you want to know what that smells like, give it away. And they just walk by. Ooh, that's real earthy. That's real, almost seafood esque.
Oceanic.
Yes, I'm getting a little bit of seaweed in there, but also the Pacific Northwest forest as well.
What is he doing?
What is it?
That's how many centimeters between my balls and my butthole.
That's a big area.
That's not a big area.
So that's your taint?
Yeah.
Your taint's that long?
I mean, if I'm really my butthole, that's not that big.
Just from the rim of your, like the outer of your butthole, or the hole?
Like the center of the hole.
Okay.
This is the center of the hole right here.
Okay.
See, look, it's like this.
Okay. I'm glad they asked that.
Because I got some saggy balls.
Well, I feel like that's something that I've seen in the comments before. People want to know.
About my saggy sack? Yeah.
And the line between the balls and the asshole, the bigger the better, you know. If you got a guy with a long taint, he's got a long dong.
I think it'd be the opposite.
I'm not a scientist or a mathematician.
She's not a scientist, but she has been around some dongs.
And taints.
All right. One last email?
Let's do it. Yeah. I love the emails. Thank you guys for emailing.
I know, we don't get to read enough of them.
Keep them coming. Come on, what's the urgency level?
Urgency level 666. Hey, Tammy, Dave, Crystal, and the private investigator. This is mainly a message for Miss Crystal. I know that you're a traveler of the realm, so maybe you might be able to give me advice. A couple of times a month, I have the sleep paralysis.
Okay.
You yourself will know that during the sleep paralysis, it's common to get a visitor from a demon entity. Anyways, my demon is like a creepy shadow man in a shroud and has long green fingernails and sits on my chest, and I can't speak or move. I realize that if I think about having sexual activity with the demon, he follows through with it and penetrates me with his demonic penises. I feel I'm falling in love with the demon. He's the only entity that has ever made me feel full body organisms. And in return, I get a good night's sleep. But after the recent encounter, he has ghosted me. I feel angry with the demon. What should I do? Do you think he'll come back? At first, I was gobsmacked, but now I'm just fuming. Thanks a lot, Nikki from the United Kingdom of England. Another
you know how I
English
knew
email.
that? Gobsmacked.
What is gobsmacked?
I don't know, but we don't say that here.
Thank you guys for watching us over in England, by the way.
Yeah, Cheerios.
For real. For real.
And one day we're going to pack up our bags and head on over there.
And me and Crystal really want a mukbang. We want an international mukbang over there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in front of Buckingham Palace. We don't know yet, but that's another thing.
Maybe we should go to Fuckingham Palace. That would be really fun.
Hell yeah. Okay, so
Dave's not even paying attention.
Dave, come on. Stop measuring shit. What are you
It
measuring?
ain't that long. Quit acting like it is.
Okay.
It don't go down to your damn knee.
We have somebody from England writing an email, and you're going to be disrespectful.
Sorry,
they have
go
a
ahead.
serious question.
This is mainly for you, so I was
Go
letting you
ahead.
answer.
She was going to say something.
I was going to say, I don't know nothing about, I've never had a sleep paralysis. I've never had sex with a demon. I don't know nothing about this. This is your thing.
Well, I was just going to say, as soon as she said he ghosted you, my heart felt better. Because when you said you had sex with a demon, I'm like, uh-oh, your life has changed forever. Because you're never going to get rid of this demon. And
Do they get attached?
they get attached. They have power over you. You get attached. The thing is that demon ghosting you is the best thing that demon could ever done for you. Your life would have ended up in turmoil. And I know by you putting urgency level 666 that you still have some of the demonic in you. It's probably because the semen is still inside of you. When that flushes out and you come to your regular brain, you'll realize that he did the best thing he could have done for you.
Now, Crystal, when you are making love to a demon or a ghost or someone in another realm, is it the same as it is here?
It's the same, except you can't see them. So a ghost you can't see. A demon you can't see. You just hear it, and it's kind of like you're perceiving it, but they're not really there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just feel like if I'm boning someone, I kind of want to see them.
Well, you'll feel them.
Okay.
Now, I've never had sex with a demon, and I won't. I don't care if it's a demon who looks just like Brad Pitt. You ain't catching me going to the
What
dark
about
side.
it if it was the devil, like in that one movie? Me, Joe Black.
I've never seen that movie.
Huh.
But
Brad Pitt talk with a Jamaican accent in it. He's pretty good.
Well, he's got canceled, I'm sure. Can't do that no more. I don't want to dwell on this, but I'm just going to say that's the best thing that could have happened to you. And once you flush that demon seed out of you,
Demon Seed. That sounds like an awesome band name.
Right.
Demon Seed.
Demon Seed.
Yeah.
Demon Seed.
Yeah.
That's how you sounded when you got rabies.
Very close. So don't do that again.
Well, thank you so much for watching the podcast today, y'all. We had a blast with you, and thank you for saving me from rabies not once but twice.
This podcast flew by,
Yeah.
and you're welcome. Because I knew that something was wrong. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
We could tell by looking at you crawling up the wall.
Right.
And you were backwards and you were bent all weird. It was very... But anyway, you're welcome.
Well, I love y'all, and I love y'all. So thank you so much for tuning in.
We'll see y'all next week on the podcast. We'll be here. Hit that subscribe button.
See you next week.
And
Bye.
Hype it up. Hype it up.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
David, you didn't have to tell them to hype it up.
What does that mean?
Just, they can hype it up.
They click a button.
Click a button. Hype
it
it up.
hypes.
I don't even know about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Trailer Tales.